for us right now is to establish a European single telecom market. That's where the connectivity is. We can talk a lot about the digital single market, all the services on top, but if we don't have the networks to connect it, and if we don't have, as we were discussing today, the capacity for the new services that we will be running on this network, then we basically are a non-starter. So the single telecom market is an important first priority. Then, as I said, the digital single market. So the barriers that we still have for providing digital services across Europe, there are all kinds of barriers still that we need to address. So that's another really important subject. And finally, I think security will be a big one, or a growing one. But it's not something that the European Commission has a lot of competence in. It's more something for the member states. But I think the exchange of information on security breaches and also solutions, I think that's an important area to develop further. Well, next 5 years, I don't know if I will be there then. So, but we can just focus on the near future. We're going to have a European Council in a few weeks' time, and that will hopefully define an ambitious agenda for the future digitization of Europe. It's a very broad agenda, and a lot will depend on what they agree there. I would hope that Europe can actually move much faster in rolling out the networks, and especially the mobile networks. So that is one. The second thing, what I really hope is that we get to exploit much better the talent that is in Europe and actually create the opportunities for many startups, many entrepreneurs that are there with good ideas, and make sure that they actually spend that capacity in Europe, and that will generate new jobs and new companies. So I think that's a really important area. Social networks are adding a lot of intelligence as well to what we're doing, and a lot of empowerment of people. So it helps other ways of developing public services, of running government. I think it provides also intelligence and experience, a whole qualitative layer to services. So I think social media is really a really important driver for doing things differently. We will see where government will sit in 10 years' time, but it's nearly unimaginable that it won't be more democratic, or it will be more influenced by social media. And if I see the way that also Commissioner Kroes is communicating, and how social media has become a really important factor in communicating outwards, but also getting input from people and stakeholders, this can only grow stronger.